How about a dance?
Damn. They knew what they were doing, but I ain't complaining. Well, hey guys, welcome back to another video. And today we'll be talking about Acheron. Or more specifically, are people overhyping Acheron? Because legit, everything about Acheron screams hype. The fact that she's one of the most anticipated characters because this game version of Raiden Shogun or her Sphere of Thunder. The fact that when she uses her ultimate, she legit opens a domain expansion as by far one of the coolest ultimates in the game. And so much people are hyping this unit up because one, it's just everything about Acheron is hype. But at the same time, do you need Acheron to a point that if you don't pull Acheron, you're throwing? Will you hurt your account by not going for Acheron? Well, of course not. Obviously, you don't need to pull Acheron, but at the same time, I want to discuss if you need Acheron, what scenario you need if you actually want to justify pulling Acheron other than the fact that she's hype. Because obviously Acheron good, but at the same time, you don't need she because at the same time, what if you want to skip Acheron for say Firefly or Sam or very soon Robin, who sound really broken on paper because Arron is just freaking broken by default. So to sum up Acheron real quick, Acheron is an electro DPS that really benefits from having the enemies apply with debuffs, and she kind of like a quick burst time unit where you kind of cycle through her skill and ultimate, basically doing as much damage as you possibly can to go back to the ultimate based on how much debuff you have applied to the enemy. And generally she looks freaking broken on paper because for one, I think they really up the scaling with this unit. Like on paper she looked really promising, and compared to like the meta DPS unit in the game, she really stacks up really nicely. Like on paper, like if you have her best team, she might be the best DPS in the game. And the thing about electric, having electric coverage in the game is really good because for one, so much enemies are weak to electric. And in MOC, other than this MOC which is actually tailored to Acheron, most of the time you will have floors that are actually weak to electric, and like having electric coverage is really good. So like picking up Acheron can be a really good idea, especially you need like either electro coverage or like a DPS period. Like to me, Acheron to me is not gonna fail because she seems like an S tier unit, especially if you need like a broken DPS if you don't have any of the staple DPS units like Imbibe, Dr. Ratio if you miss out on him, Jinglu or Genti, then Acheron will be a fantastic pull for you. But just because Acheron S tier, that doesn't mean she's like a must-pull level. It just means Acheron really good to a point that if you go for Acheron any point of your life, even if you have a DPS, if you don't need a DPS, if you crucially need a DPS, she will feel impactful no matter how you see it. So that's kind of how I see Acheron, because of how powerful I think she's gonna be and how she might be like one of the better DPS to go for. If you don't want to pull Acheron, then don't pull Acheron. It's as simple as that. But also I think there's like really valid reasons to skip Acheron as well. Let's say you have all the meta DPS in a game, but yet you lacking like really good support units to buff up your DPS unit, and you much rather go for like a really broken harmony unit that can really buff up your damage to make you do really good damage. Or you have all the DPS you want on your account and all the support you want on your account, but you're missing units that can keep you alive, and you much rather go for like a 5-star harmony or preservation unit that can keep your team alive. So like if you want to skip Acheron. No one's forcing you to pull Acheron, but at the same time, if you go for Acheron, you will have no regrets. But at the same time, Acheron to me is not the really must-pull unit that you need to save your account, but a really good unit that can help advance your account forward. So now with everything I said, let's answer the question now. Is Acheron overhyped? Well, there's probably some merit to that because of all the videos you're saying how you cannot skip Acheron. Acheron is extremely broken. There probably is a little overhyping, but at the same time, Acheron is by default is just hype because her ultimate is sick, her damage output looks sick, another powerful electro DPS coming out. And I think with the right team setup, she might be like one of the best DPS in the game. But the problem with that, like that can be said for every new DPS character that come out. People said Sela was the best DPS when the game first launched. People said Imbibe today was the best DPS. Then people said Jinglu. Then keep going over and over again. Like legit, any limited 5-star DPS character in the game is considered freaking broken. So if you go for Acheron, you will have no regrets for sure. But if you want to skip she, of course you can skip she. You can skip she if you want the stick for Firefly, Sam, or any unit you want in the game. Just go for any unit you want in the game because legit, any limited 5-star unit, especially a new limited 5-star unit in the game, is freaking broken by default. But hey, that's just an opinion. my opinion. And yeah, that's about it, because with all that said, I think that everything I want to talk about today's video. So thanks for watching. I do appreciate you for sure, and let me know what I should do next, and let me know what you guys think, what to say. You agree with me or you disagree? Let me know down below, cause at the end of the day, I'm not gonna kill you. Meh. I probably might kill you, but at the same time, they'll comment anyways, cause I love that stuff. But anyway, final thought is, if you want Acheron, just go for she, obviously. If you want Skipper, obviously. Like, I know a lot of people are gonna go for Acheron because she just hype and she sounds really good, and a lot of people are gonna pull she because it's Acheron. As am I, because Acheron will be such a great unit to have. And yeah, that's about it. Make sure to subscribe to my channel because I post daily videos every single day. And follow me on Twitter or X or whatever the hell you wanna call it. And join my Discord server and be a part of my community, because it'll make me a happy boy for sure. And with all that said, take care, love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video. Goodbye.